Hello everyone, this hour on Verbling, the next in my Getting Results in Business series. Today we are going to be finishing up our unit on how to talk about your working life. We're going to be doing it, let me get my name on the screen here, there we go. We're going to be doing it by using a very interesting technique, something that you might have seen out there on the internet, maybe you've even tried it yourself. It's called speed networking, kind of like speed dating. You've got a very short window of time where you have to present yourself and your company and get other people interested, and then we rotate and we move around all the people in the room or the presentation. And this is a real thing. So you're going to get some practice doing it here, and that will give you the ability to promote yourself or pitch your company or your project in a quick and enticing way. So let's talk about that in just a minute. As we're waiting for people to come in, let me just tell you a little bit about me. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. If you want to follow me on Verbling, click on that link in the chat window and you can see my upcoming classes. By the way, I've taught over 1,000 classes here on Verbling since February of 2013. I'm an American teacher from New York. I live in Europe. I've taught children and adults. I've taught at companies like BP, Deloitte, Prada, Boston Consulting Group, Bain Capital, even in a few high schools and universities, a few courses here and there. And so, if you'd like to take a trial lesson, I can show you all about what private lessons would be like and how I can cater to you personally and deal with your particular needs and interest. Okay, so think about that. About today, I'm going to share the material with you right now, and we're going to get started. Rebecca, where is everyone? I'm going to get started, but first I need all of you to join us.
What happens today?
It's still a little bit early, so they'll be wandering in, I assume. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open our notes, and I'm going to give you the presentation too in just a second. As soon as I get this open. So this is going to be presentation 4 if you have the notes open. And as soon as I get my notes open, I'm going to put it on screen for you. Give me a second here. It's opening. It's a little slow, but it's getting there. Okay, let's put this on screen, and then we will get started. All right, there we go. So, this is our case study. What we're going to do is, whenever we do these, we have a little bit of background we can read about first, get an idea of the situation we're going to be dealing with or the problem we're going to be solving. But also, we have an expert view, someone out there in the field who can give us some practical advice and tell us how we should think about the problem that we're going to face. Okay, so why don't we start with that? Let's read through this first, summarize it, look at our case study, and then try our task. And people will probably be coming in as we do this. Okay, so Rebecca, what do you think? Let's read about the expert view from Martin Clark, Program Director of the General Management Program for the Cranfield School of Management. Can you read that for us?
Yeah, but can I say just before starting, I can hear you today good, you know, like very loud.
It's too quiet?
Yeah.
What about now? Is it better?
Well, I think it's better, yeah. Well, okay. I'm going to start, okay?
Mm-hmm. If there's any problem with the audio or anything, tell me, and sometimes I just have to leave and come back and it'll fix. So if it sounds okay.
it sounds good, okay, but just like you just said, quiet, so like very loud for me.
Very,
But now it's
very
okay.
low.
Low, low. Not loud, loud is the opposite.
Hang on a second. Let me just see if there's anything else I can change. I don't see anything in particular that I can do. All I can do is leave the Hangout and come back.
Okay.
I can do that. Should I try that, or is the audio acceptable?
It's okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
let's talk about the expert view. Can you read that for us, and then we'll
Yeah.
summarize it together.
Networking is important not only for generating business. In today's more complex and interrelated organizations, networking is also an essential management skill. Personal relationships are a source of information and power. The better the quality of your network, the more social capital you have. Contacts outside your organization
Try it like
and
this. Organization. Organization.
organization.
Good.
Organization and industry give you an external perspective that enables innovation. A wide range of relationships inside your organization provides you with opportunities to build, support, and develop your ideas.
Excellent.
Okay.
Wow. What does that mean? Why
Yeah.
is networking important? So what's the main idea? What do you think? There's a lot of big words, but what's the main idea here, Rebecca?
The network keeps you in touch with your clients, for example,
It
with people, with business people.
okay? It puts you in touch.
Yeah. Put, no keep. Put.
Puts you in touch.
Okay.
In the chat
I
window.
like it. Yeah.
Okay? And maybe there's another important idea here. This idea of, they call this word social capital. Have you heard that before? It's a business term. What do you think they mean by social capital?
Social capital. Well, the better the quality of your network, the more social capital. As many contacts you have,
Right?
you'll have more money.
More money? Well, this capital is not money capital.
It's not okay. Social capital.
So
What?
if it's social capital, it's the power you get from knowing people.
Okay.
Maybe, so if you know the right people, you have the right opportunities. So it has to do with how you are in that group or in society. So it's in quotes, because it's a new term, social capital. Let me just say a quick hello to Tanya, who's joining us right now. How are you, Tanya?
Fine, and you?
Very good. And where are you from, Tanya?
I'm from São Paulo, Brazil.
From São Paulo. Bem-vindo à aula, Tanya.
Obrigada.
So Tanya, what we're going to be doing, this is our business class, and what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be doing a speed networking exercise. That means you, with a group of people, are going to introduce yourself and promote your business or project, but in a really quick way. There used to be a website out there called Chat Roulette. You had just a few minutes, or like a minute, to chat with someone, and then it would switch and you chat with someone else. It's a little bit like that. Right now, we're getting a little bit of background, a little bit of context. So we read this short text about the importance
Okay.
of networking. Okay? And
Okay.
that's it. And Rebecca, as you said, networking puts you in touch with the right people. And the second idea here is that if you have the right people, you have social capital. It's not money. What is it, Rebecca? Social capital? It's not money, it's what?
It's power, you know,
It's a
more
power.
stronger. You are stronger in your business.
That's exactly right. It's like social power, the ability to make changes because you know the right people and whatever that means. You know people that can help you. Okay, so let's keep that in mind as we look at the background to this. This is a real company and a real thing that really happens. Let's read the background together. Tanya, do you think you could take the first paragraph on the left side for us? The title and the first paragraph for us.
The first paragraph.
Yeah.
I need. Okay.
Could you read that?
net-
And start with
yes.
the title as well.
Networking is increasingly important for individuals and companies who want to succeed in the world of international business. Contacted 25 organizes business-to-business speed networking events. At these events, participants have a series of meetings with new contacts. It,
Can you
just
see
a
it?
second. The
You wanna-
idea.
If you want the link, if it makes it easier, look in the chat window. You can open it directly if you want the link. Okay?
Okay. Can I continue?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. The idea is that within a few minutes of talking to someone, they will know whether it is possible to do business with them. This makes it a very efficient form of business network. By meeting lots of people, you have more chance to meeting ideal contacts for your business.
Okay, very good reading. Just one
Thank
thing
you.
about pronunciation, Tanya.
Okay.
One thing. Repeat this word. Business networking. Networking.
Business networking.
That's it. Sometimes you're dropping the last syllable. Networking.
Okay.
Meeting.
Networking.
Exactly.
Okay.
Increasingly.
Increasingly.
That's it. Very good. That's it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Rebecca, can you take the middle part, all those bullet points starting from how does it work?
Yeah. How does it work? Each meeting lasts 5 lasts 5 minutes. You have 2 minutes to talk about your company organization. 2 minutes to talk about your partner's company organization. 30 seconds to score your partner and note down future actions. 30 seconds to move on to the next meeting. Speed networking is proving to be a good solution for many businesses who simply want to get results.
Simply
Want to get results. Contact 25 estimated that each attended created €5,000 worth of new business per event. So it seems that speed networking is simple, effective, and generates results.
That is it. So, just to be clear, what kind of company is Contact 25? The one we just read. What kind of company is it? It's not a normal company that makes a product, is it? What makes it different? What kind of company is it? Yeah, in your own words.
They organize meetings between different companies.
Yeah, so it's a networking company, basically.
Networking company.
Yeah, it's a networking company. that's not a business term. I'm just saying we could use that to describe the company. It's basically a networking company. They organize meetings. You're absolutely right. So let's see if we have Mr. Jose out there. Jose, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, very good. So were you listening as we read along here about what Contact 25 does? Is it pretty clear what it does? Or do you have any questions?
The company organizes meetings.
Basically, it organizes meetings.
Yeah.
You've got, how long do you have to present your company? So you're there to make business contacts. How long do you have to present yourself? Do you have a lot of time or a little time?
Little time.
Fast.
Little time.
2 minutes.
Fast.
The whole transaction.
Two minutes to talk about your company organization.
That's it, yeah. The whole thing happens in 5 minutes. 2 to talk, 2 to listen to the partner, 30 seconds to basically ask questions and write a score, and then you get 30 seconds to walk to the next table. So that's it. 5 minutes per pair. 5 minutes per pair. So, what do you think, Jose? What do you think the advantages might be of this strange activity called speed networking? What do you think the advantages might be?
Advantages, but if it's a multinational company, the company are interconnected between all of the delegations, I think.
Okay, so Contact 25, you mean, is international.
Yes.
So it has contacts with people in different areas, right?
Okay.
Different business areas.
Yes.
I think so. I think you're right. So one advantage is that it's international, so it has lots of contacts, different areas, sure. Okay, but these meetings, they don't happen online.
Sorry, can I ask one question? What is speed networking? I don't understand that. Speed.
Oh,
speed is go fast.
That's the name of this kind of meeting. It's called speed networking.
Ah, okay.
2 minutes to present, 2 minutes to listen, 30 seconds to give a score or rating. Because the joke is, it's like speed dating. If you ever see speed dating, or like a game show where you have to present yourself to get a date, you've got 30 seconds, right? Like the dating game. So it's a joke on the idea of speed dating. Here, you don't want a boyfriend or girlfriend, you want a business contact. So, speed networking. Tanya, do you think there are any disadvantages to speed networking?
Advantage can provide a good solution. I didn't understand the question. Could you repeat, please?
Do you think there might be disadvantages to speed networking?
I didn't understand.
Look in the chat window. Disadvantages.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Disadvantages. Disadvantages.
Disadvantages.
That's it. Do you think there are any disadvantages to this kind of networking, Tanya?
Let me see. I can't see disadvantages here.
Okay, good. Maybe there aren't any. maybe it's all good. What do you think, Rebecca? Is there a downside to speed networking as opposed to other forms of networking?
Well, I don't.
What do you think people might complain about What do you think might go wrong?
My own thought, or
Yeah. Your own opinion. Yeah.
well, maybe if I were one of the persons who was to meeting another company,
Participants.
you know,
Participants.
participants, okay, the way to organize things would be very important for me. Everything right. It's important, and always follow the schedule. Schedule? Can I say schedule?
Sure. The schedule.
Schedule.
Schedule. So there's nothing. You think there's no disadvantages to having this kind of networking? It's all good.
For me, it's a very good way to find new clients. I think nowadays is the way that a lot of companies has to do it.
Really? Do you know any companies that do speed networking?
Well, yes, because I used one of these kind of service when I went to Morocco. Someone organized for me different meetings there, so it's always better.
And did you have 2 minutes to present yourself in the meeting, and then?
Well, no, of course, no.
So this is different.
No, it wasn't so fast, Actually, it was relaxing, and during, for example, the morning, 2 meetings, and then after lunch, 2 more, just 4 meetings per day.
Right. So this is different. You get 2 minutes, and then you switch. 2 minutes, and then you switch.
Maybe the time they gave, it's not enough.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree. The minutes is a little time for explain all the company have. So I believe that you need more time to explain all that company do and
to explain everything.
Explain everything about the company.
Exactly. So that is definitely one complaint, that maybe it's not enough time. I agree. However, on the plus side, we got a downside, too little time. On the plus side, think about how many different connections you could make in 1 hour. Think about it. It's 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, right? Well, so you would have, let's see, you'd have at least what, 12 different possibilities in 1 hour, I guess. Yeah, you'd have 12, wouldn't you? 6 and 6 is 12, right? Because it's every 10 minutes. It's every 5 minutes. So you have the possibility of getting a lot of information about 12 potential partners or customers or contacts. So it's a lot of exposure, we could say. So one plus is a lot of exposure to potential partners or contacts. And they do make money. So business is done because it says 5,000 euros worth of new business per event. Well, 5,000 euros of business with 12 people is pretty good. I don't know how many people total there are, but it's not bad. Okay, so let's move forward here. Contact 25, look at question number 3. Contact 25 is thinking of going international. Right now they're local. So that means that they have a meeting in a particular place and local people go there. They're thinking of going internationally. Jose, what do you think about this? How do you think they could make international speed networking possible? What could they do to go from the local area and go global? Any ideas?
They could put money on marketing.
Okay, so they could invest
in
marketing.
Invest in marketing. I think it will be a good way to for this company.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. If no one knows about it, no one's going to show up to the events. Okay, and you know, we live in a connected society. Everyone in the world, almost. Well, not everyone in the world, because there's places where there are no telephones, but okay. In most countries, you have internet access and things like that, of course. So, Rebecca, Tanya, is there anything else besides marketing that Contact 25 could do to go global?
I think it depends on the country they want to get in. They must, set up. Can I say set up an office or a department
Set up an office, sure.
to be closer to the new customers,
Mm-hmm.
and people who could speak in the language where the new country is always more important. It's very important as well.
Mm-hmm. And Tanya, what do you think about using the internet in some way? That seems like a logical conclusion to go global. What could they do to go more international, perhaps using new technology or the internet?
Could you repeat, please, the question? I didn't
Sure.
understand.
It's question number 3 on the screen. How could they make international speed networking possible? And particularly, how could they use the internet as an advantage? What do you think?
To make a networking?
Speed networking.
Speed networking.
Because networking means meeting people. Speed networking is this particular game they're playing, where you've got 5 minutes, and then the next group goes, and the next group, and the next group. So it's very short and intense. But it's also kind of fun, because you get to meet lots of people fast. So that's their product, arranging these short, intense meetings, connecting people together. What could they do to go global, Tanya? What do you think?
To get a new partner is
What could they do to go global? Right now, they're a local company. They want to go global. They want to be all over the world. So what do you think they could do? For example, how could they use the internet as an advantage? Because that's the logical thing. Use the internet to be international. Any ideas about what they could do?
I don't know.
Well, what are we doing right now?
To get I didn't understand the question about for example, how can I do to get a speed networking using internet? Is like that?
Yeah, not you, but how could they use the internet to help them expand to the globe? Any ideas? Look what we're doing right now.
They could visit the multinational companies.
Okay. What about this? What are we doing right now? Jose, where are you in the world? Where are you right now?
I'm from Spain.
Yeah, where are you right now in Spain?
Yeah.
Where in Spain are you?
In Valencia.
You're in Valencia. Rebecca, where are you
I
right
live
now?
in Valencia.
Rebecca, where are you right now?
In London.
You're in London. Tanya, where are you?
UK.
Where are you?
São Paulo, Brazil.
Where am I right now?
Portugal, Lisbon.
Portugal.
I'm in Lisbon. And we're all having a conversation.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
So, what if we were going to advise them about what to do? Why not use video conferencing as part of the speed networking to go global? What do you think?
But I think nowadays companies do that, it's very frequently.
Right, but this is a very specific product, right? This is 5-minute meetings, matching people up. So one idea could be, let's use video. If imagine we're consultants, let's advise them to use video conferencing instead of face-to-face meetings. That way, you don't need to be in one particular area. It's just in one idea.
Well,
Use
it's a good idea, you know, to put the in touch the first contact.
Okay.
But you know, I think always my own experience is personal contact is much better, of course, you know, definitely. But okay, but you know, it could work for the first contact. For that,
Okay.
it would be okay for me, you know.
So it's just sure. So as a first step, maybe that would help them
First step, yeah.
The first step.
be more international. Just one idea. Tanya, we cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Yes, I here in Brazil, I work in a genetic lab, and Brazil is very big. And I work here in São Paulo. My boss is in United States nowadays, and I have other co-workers working in other states here in Brazil, and all times we use the internet to make a meeting.
We
And
always use the internet. Not all times. We always use.
always we use the internet to have a meeting and to make others other, how can I say, clients for our lab. So every time I use the internet to make this meeting, and it's very nice because we spend a lot of time here in the internet. But for me, it's not clear when you speak, when we need to have a speed networking. It's for me, we spend a lot of time, not just 5 minutes, understand? We need more time to explain the company, to talk with with my clients. At least I spend more 10 minutes.
Sure. But this is a particular product. This is one particular service, and it's meant to. It's not meant to be for serious meetings. Not at all.
Okay.
Okay, it's like chat roulette. A couple of years ago, chat roulette was a big thing. You could go to chat roulette. Have you ever seen that website? You could go to chatroulette.com, and chat roulette would match you with a person to have a conversation with.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And then every 2 minutes or something, it would switch, and you would have a new conversation partner. And you don't always want to talk to the person you get matched up with. That's another issue. But it was a way to meet people fast. So this is a particular. It's almost like
Way to.
Yeah, exactly. Not everyone's going to like it. Now, for learning a language, for us, it's a perfect activity because it forces you to present yourself in a quick, concise, and exciting way. So that's what we're going to use it for in this class. So let's take a quick look. Let's go back here for a minute. I want to go to our actual task. There you go. So here's what we're going to do. You, all of you, are going to participate in a speed networking event right now. You can choose to be yourself or choose to be one of the people in the profile on the next slide. And here you can see on slide 6 you've got two different jobs. And on slide 7, 2 more. And on slide 8, 2 more. And I think that's it. Oh, and slide 9. Oh my God. So you've got like 4 slides of other personas and companies that you could choose if you don't want to talk about your own details. Okay. Now,
Okay.
it says make a note of your time. No, sorry, make a note of your name. Well, I think you know your name. If you're going to be yourself, you know.
Okay.
So you got to say who you are, what you do, the name of your company and organization, what it does, and your personal and professional reasons for coming to this event, this speed networking event. In other words, what you're looking for. And I'm going to do an example so you can see what I mean. Part 2 says follow the rules of speed networking. 2 minutes to present, 2 minutes to listen to your partner, 30 seconds to give a score out of 10. 10 is great, 1 not so great. Try to make as many useful contacts as possible and make a good impression on the people that you meet. Now, those bullet points go into a little more detail about the kinds of things you want to talk about. So let's just quickly read through the bullet points, and then what I'm going to ask you to do is to speed network once as yourself and once as one of those profiles on the other slides. Okay? By the way, if you want to see this presentation close up, I've given you the link, but I'll give it to you again because you might want to move backwards and forwards through the presentation. And if you do,
Okay.
there's the link, and I'm going to put it as well in the public chat if you're watching. Okay, so you got the direct link there. Okay, let's just read through these bullet points. Well, actually, let me give you an example first. Okay, so hot air balloon pilot. Company, hot air experiences. Reason for attending the network event. Finding a new partner or a sponsor for the next expedition. Personal, my personal reason. Meeting interesting people. Personal interests, photography and music. So if I had 2 minutes to present myself, here's something that I might say. Well, hi everyone. It's great to have this opportunity to talk to you. My name is Bob, and I'm a hot air balloon pilot. I'm the CEO of a little company called Hot Air Experiences. It's little, but we're expanding. And what we do is offer flights over amazing sites all around Europe. And what we're looking for is a new partner or people that would be interested in sponsoring one of our expeditions. So if you're having a special occasion, why not hire us to make it extra special? You can see the world from a high altitude. It's a great experience. It's something really different and people really love it. Now, we can also arrange exotic trips to places in Africa or other continents, places outside of Europe. And there's even prizes that we can offer to customers and sales staff. So it's a great way to give your company a special perk or bonus. Other than that, I can say that I'm here just to meet some great people and to share experiences. I'm particularly into photography, and I'd love to show you some pictures I've taken on our expeditions. That's a bit about me. Boom, done. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Would you work with Bob, the hot air balloon pilot? If you were going to do business. What about you, Tanya? Do you think would you convince your company that this would be a great way to reward employees? If you have a really great quarter or great month, you could get a hot air balloon ride with Bob's Hot Air Experience. What do you think?
He speak very fast, and maybe some information is how can I say is run away. Is
you missed some information.
Yes, I missed some information, and but the keywords I could get, and for me it's nice, but I would like to talk more with him and get more information because it's too fast.
Right.
Really.
Good. But Tanya, That's exactly what he wants. He wants to get you interested so that you talk more later. That's exactly the idea. So whatever person you seem interested in, it's a business contact for later. So this is just to open it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Right.
Okay. So now what I want the three of you to do is I want you to pick one profile on those other pages. Okay, so take a look at page 6, 7, 8, and there's one on 9 as well. I want you to pick one profile.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to think about how you would present yourself as that person in that company. Okay?
Oh my God.
It's gonna, yeah, and you've only got 2 minutes to do it. So you can't say everything. Say just enough to get people interested. Okay? So,
okay.
So everyone, take a minute and just tell me when you've got a profile picked. I want to make sure we don't pick the same one. Okay, and then we're going to do it again, but this time, the second time, right, you're going to do it as yourself. So, Rebecca, do you have a personality or a company in mind from pages 6, 7, 8, and 9? Have you chosen someone? Rebecca?
Sorry, I thought my microphone was working. Not yet. Sorry, I'm trying to find one.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Jose, do you have someone in mind?
Yes.
Okay. Which one? Which company?
I invented Sagrada, for example, Sagrada Familia's company.
Okay. So you have to know the name of the company, what it does, and why they're here at the networking event. Okay? So think about those for a minute.
Yes.
Okay. And Tanya, do you have a company picked out?
I choose the travel agent.
Travel agent on slide 8, right?
Slide 8, yes.
Very good, very good. Okay, that's good for you because there's some tourism in Brazil, so you can talk.
Yes,
very good. Very good. Okay, so study your slides, study your profile for a moment. Okay, and think about what you could say in 2 minutes to get people interested in having a long conversation. What can you do to pique their interest? Okay, Rebecca, are you ready now?
Okay.
Rebecca, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had to pick one from the material. No, I just made that.
I would prefer you pick one from the material because you have to think less. So which one would you choose, Rebecca?
Marketing manager?
Marketing manager on slide 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Study your profile, and we're going to do the first speed networking. Remember, it's going to be 2 of you talking to each other for 2 minutes. We're going to go 2 and 2. Okay? Tell me when you're ready, Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So, Rebecca, you and me are going to go first, the 2 of us.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go first for 2 minutes, and I'm going to time this, and then we're going to go, then you're going to go, and then we're going to go Jose and Tanya afterwards.
Okay.
So, give me 1 second to put the timer on. Give me 1 second here. Can everyone see this? I'm going to put the timer on. Let's go 2, 0, 0, and oh wait, I got to get my personality here. I'm going to do complicated. Okay, here we go. Starting the clock. There we go. Well, it's great to be here, and it's great to meet you. My name is Ralph, and I'm a cook and a caterer. And what I do that's different than other caterers is that I specialize in international cuisine. I have cookery schools that are meant for young people to get a new experience and to interest them into doing something that they wouldn't normally do, to go into the profession, so to pique their interest at a young age. These are located in the south of France. Now, the reason I'm here is that I want to expand my business into a tourism business. So not just interesting young people, but getting the world interested in traveling solely to taste new food. What about gastro-tourism? Going to a place to taste the local cuisine and learn about the local culture. So what we need here are people like you, people that are have places to go, that can help us find places, people in the travel industry, people that can help us with marketing or promotional materials, and people who just share our passion for both food and culture and travel. I personally like to travel. I like to do exotic travel, go to places that no one's been before. So I've even been to Antarctica one time on a little tour. And I like learning languages. So all in all, I'm a cook and a caterer who likes to travel, and I want to do a new thing, gastro-tourism. And that's a bit about me. Rebecca, you're up.
Well, first of all, I would like to say I'm very delighted to stay here in this amazing city and in your country. It's the first time I am here, but I hope I'll come more times. Well, to talk about my company, I would like to say we are a very serious people working together, and our idea is always to get the best results for our clients.
What's your company's name? What's the name of your company?
I don't know. I need to find it. Okay. The company is LBC Corporation. So
I thought you were. Hang on a second. I thought that you were doing the market manager on page 6.
Yes, but I'm confused. Sorry. Very confused. Yeah. So that is the reason, you know. I'm confused because my profile is okay, marketing manager, and I need to find to make up a name of company. But for example,
the company is there. Look. Speakeasy.
Where?
It's there on page 6. Look.
I can't see it.
On slide 6.
No.
No. Hang on a second. I'll share the screen. 1 second. Can you see now? Look at it says company. Speakeasy.
Speakeasy.
A chain of language schools.
I didn't know it was that the name of the company, you know, I was crazy thinking what does the word mean.
No problem.
Yeah, so it was confused for me.
No problem. So, okay, so take a minute.
Delayed you.
Take a minute, study your slide, okay, and we'll come back to you in a minute, okay?
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Okay, just to get the details. Well, Tanya, you had someone picked out already, right?
Yes, I can try. I can try.
All right. So let's give it a shot, okay?
Okay.
And by the way, we all have to remember what the other person does because we have to give some feedback at the end. Tanya, are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Here we go.
Okay. I'm Tanya. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. I'm a travel agent. My company, Romano Travel, is specialized in exciting and unusual holidays, as sledding with dogs in the north of Canada or ecotourism in the Brazilian rainforest. The professional reason for attend this network here is to sell travel in the holidays, and find a new partner too. My personal reason is to make friends and get get opportunity to new people and other countries, and improve my social life. My interest is for how can I say, radical sports and travel.
Radical sports, yeah, good.
Radical sports and travel around the world to meet people, to new other cultures, and I love it cooking too, and I love cooking different type of foods.
And you still have 30 seconds left. Very good. It was not even too good. Okay, so let's ask one question to each other, because it was me and you, Tanya. So
okay.
So my question to you is, well, Tanya, it's very interesting to hear this. You know, we're trying to do gastro-tourism. So do you think there's a place in Brazil that we could have one of our expeditions, where we could have young people or tourists go to taste local cuisine?
I didn't understand. Could you repeat the question?
Do you have a location for us? We're doing gastro-tourism. We want to bring people, particularly people from Europe, to different locations around the world. So maybe we could work together. Is there a place in Brazil that we could bring our tourists to taste local cuisine, something very different than they're used to?
If you have here, if I have some place for Europe people to taste local cuisine like that, the question.
Yeah, because that's my business.
Yes. Here we have a lot of restaurants and place to go and taste a lot of type of food. Here in São Paulo we have many communities of that you can taste different type of foods from a lot of states of Brazil. You have foods from the state of north of Brazil, Bahia, the middle of our country. Here in São Paulo, you can taste a lot of type of food. Here is the center of.
So you and I, maybe we have a business connection then.
Yes.
Maybe we do. Very good. Very good. Okay, I want to give Rebecca and Jose a chance because we only have a few minutes. Okay. So who's going to go first, Rebecca or Jose?
Jose go ahead because
you're still thinking. Okay. So
Jose. No.
Yes.
So Jose.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
2 minutes starts now.
Okay. I'm a teacher. I'm working for Sagrada Families company. We are a big company. We are around 1,300 teachers. Our specialty is teaching online. We have a lot of experience. You can learn English in 2 months, more or less.
Impressive.
Yes. I have 2 degrees in English. I am teaching English for 30 years. My specialty is teaching online. I use new methods for teaching. In 2 months, more or less, you could speak English properly. You don't have any problem about communicate with other people. If you want, I'll give you some references. I think it is the best way to improve your languages.
And you got a little bit of time, so you can talk about your personal interests or your personal reasons to be here beyond the company too. What would you say about yourself?
Okay. I think I think I have a lot of skills teaching English. I think I am the best teacher in my company. The students are very happy with my method.
You get good feedback, we say.
Yes.
I get good feedback.
Yes,
Very
yes.
good.
Okay.
Okay, time is up. Very
Okay.
good. And before we do the questions, let's go to Rebecca for our last 2 minutes.
Okay.
Are you ready, Rebecca?
Yes.
Time starts now.
Hello everyone. I'm here. I belong to Speak Easy. Speak Easy. We are a chain of language school. We send us in all the major European capitals. No, we are not here, but I would like to stay soon. Also, we run holiday courses for young people in different countries. And if everything is going well, we'll do it here soon as well. The reason I'm here is because I would like to find new partners and customers, for our new project in the city. I would like as well at the same time in my free time to take advantage to look for a lovely house because I always wanted to live some part of the year in Spain, and I think the idea of have a property here is good. During my free time, of course, I'm eating outside because Spanish restaurants are very famous, and I think I can try different
10
tests.
seconds. Last 10 seconds.
And I'll travel as well to
Time's
the
up.
city.
We're never going to know where you travel. Okay,
No.
we've got 1 minute left. If you were really doing this in real life, what questions would you ask each other? Because you're here to get a business contact. We've got actually no minutes left. We've actually got to stop. How did you feel doing the speed networking exercise? How did you feel? Difficult? Stressful?
It's a little bit. No, it's a little bit difficult because you need to be fast, and I don't have a fluent English to do that yet. But it's very nice because I can practice my fluency.
It's a good way to practice, actually. It's a good way to practice.
Well, it was very good, because we had the chance to speak, of course, but when you have to make it up at the same time, it's more difficult because you are talking, you are speaking another language, and at the same time you need to if it was real, it would be easier. You know what I mean? But it's a very good chance to talk.
You have to make up the history.
Yeah, yes, so
true.
2 works at once. You know what I mean?
Well, why don't you do this? On Monday, we're going to have our next class. Monday at, I think it's 11 GMT on Monday. I have to check. I think it's an hour later. Why don't you prepare one about your real company? Okay? Why don't you prepare one about yourself? I'll give you the slide in the homework. I'll send you a message. Think about preparing one for Monday. We'll have a bigger group on Monday as well. And then we'll try it again, but this time really talking about your own details. Plus, you'll have the weekend to prepare, and it's only got to be 2 minutes. So you'll have plenty of time and then we'll practice here. I've got to go.
Idea, so just it's a good idea because then we can use it in our personal, meetings. Yeah, it's a good.
Okay, I think so too. Hold on a second. something out. Sorry, I've got a student messaging me. One moment. Just gotta tell him. Hang on a second. Okay, so let's do that. I'll send you this. You can review some of what we did. Okay? You try it over the weekend, and then we will meet again on Monday. Now, we're going to be starting a new unit, but we're going to start the class by returning to this activity and giving everyone a chance to meet up. Okay? So,
Okay.
have a great weekend. Nice
You
to meet
too.
you,
Thank
Tanya,
you.
for the first time. And I'll see
Okay,
you
thank you very
Monday.
much.
Bye
See
for
you.
now. I'll be back
Bye-bye.
tomorrow, too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.